welcome in to be our guest. And we are going to have such a good time today because we have Donna Cooper, who is the CEO of SmartBank. And SmartBank is a new bank.
Yes,
we want to
is.
tell you a little bit about it, but what we're going to do is we're going to make you smarter. And Donna, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you for having
We've
me.
had such a good time talking about so many things that are relative with all that's going on in our world today, with inflation, with gas prices, with everything. Tell us a little bit about SmartBank.
SmartBank was actually formed in 2007 in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
So it's a nice, small, not so small anymore at the rate we're growing, but it's a community bank that came out of Tennessee. The main office now is in Knoxville.
Okay.
They have 40-plus locations
Wow.
through Tennessee and Alabama. They actually purchased a bank in Alabama and started their entry here, but they were more from North Alabama down the west side of Alabama.
Okay.
And I think it shows how smart they are. They had this brilliant idea to purchase people rather than buildings or banks. They came in and they did a lift out of the former BBVA teams.
Right.
In Mobile and Fairhope initially. That was
Okay.
last spring.
Okay.
Well, spring a year ago, actually. But then in the fall, they made an offer to the commercial teams for Montgomery, Dothan, and Auburn, and literally did a lift out of the entire commercial division. So I would have to say we are so incredibly blessed because for us, we felt like we were probably about to be separated with, some being kept as PNC had purchased BBVA. Some of us would have stayed and some of us would have ended up at different banks. And we've all been together for so long that we really didn't want to do that.
I just love it, and I like Bruce Crawford is he's one of my favorites. And what I love is you've got all these years of banking experience, and that is so smart. If you can come in and lift out the best of every team, yes, no wonder they're called SmartBank. But
You're right.
We were talking. And let's make this clear. Donna doesn't give investment advice. What we're talking about today is things that you should be thinking about every day. And we were talking earlier about everybody's trying to tighten their belt because prices it's really bad. And one of the things that we need to look at, something we all do, is banking.
Exactly.
So when we're looking at our banking, tell us some things that we need to be thinking about when we choose where we do our banking.
Okay. One of the things that I wanted to add on to what you just said, our group in Montgomery is a group of 8 employees. We have over 250 years of banking experience.
Wow.
With just that group. So we have a lot of institutional knowledge. We've been in the community, and I think that is incredibly important. It makes us more approachable. It really aids us in building new relationships, but continuing old relationships because we're together. We think alike in our office, and the same can be said for the other former BBVA staff.
I agree.
They are in the process of building a team in Birmingham. They were a little bit late to the game in Birmingham, so a number of the former BBVA staff had already exited and gone to other banks. But I think that is one of the most magic things about SmartBank. Not only are they a great bank, but they've put so much thought into entering a new market with teams that really already dominated, and it makes it easy to transition clients over that used to be our client, and it gives us, I think, a lot of credibility with new clients because we're able to say, hey, we've been together for years. And we're going to be here. We're all Montgomery people. We're a team. We work together incredibly well. And so it's all about being able, just to continue that tradition. But you mentioned banking, and I will say that it's an honest confession. Most banks offer the same products. We offer checking accounts, we offer savings accounts, we do investments through our investment areas. We make loans, we make individual loans, we make commercial loans. But again, I bring it back to that word relationship. Because if we're all offering the same product, we have to give them a reason to come to our bank.
I agree. Well, Donna, what we've done in this segment is we've established knowledge about you, about your group, and folks, the big thing is trust. And when we come back again on this, what we're going to do is we're going to dig a little bit deeper, and we're going to talk about some specific ways that you can do a better job with your banking and how you can possibly save some money. And Donna, thank you so much for being with us, and we'll look forward to our next segment.
Thank you. Thank you.